All right, in this second video, we're going to show you how to set up your page so that you can run ads on Facebook and share content for business purposes. So right here, you're going to click this little drop down arrow at the top, and this is the profile I created earlier. So if you watched that first video, if you already have a profile, you're just going to go to facebook.com. You can hit the F button here or home to go to your news feed. And then you're going to hit this little drop down arrow and go to create page. And here you're going to say artist, band, or public figure. We usually do public figure. You're going to type your name in, and you can do just your name. You can do a middle initial. You can do, marketing with, success with, build your biz with, and your first name. You can be a little bit creative, especially if you have a common first name where you know that there's a lot of replication on Facebook. So for this, I'm just going to say Coaching with Penny. And actually, I can't say that because that's the name of my page I have now. So we'll just say Coach Penny. How about just Coach Penny? Well, I like putting last name in there. And we'll get started. So I recommend you do the same profile picture here that you have on your profile. And that just gives you some continuity. I'm going to click here to add a picture, upload it. Actually, we're not going to upload that. We're going to click that again. And it's not giving us the option to go from our pictures. So that's kind of odd that it's not doing that. All right, so we'll just say that on the previous one, this is what I use. This is my profile, my actual profile picture on Facebook. So I do recommend that you use the same profile on your personal profile and your page so people know that it's the same person when they're trying to find you on Facebook. And this is taking just a moment to save for us. Now you want to add a cover image. There are a couple of things you can do here, and I'm just going to show you right up here. You can go to canva.com. And there's actually, if you click more right here, this is my account. I have a lot of things in here. I use it quite a bit. But in social media, you actually have a, let's see, Facebook cover image. So you have a template size for a Facebook cover image. You can choose one of the photos they have for free. You can choose a free layout. I have a business account, so I get some things for free that you would maybe have to pay for. But you can use one of these and you can just fill in the template, or you can totally start from scratch and design your own with a background or something like that. You can add text to it and make it look any way you want. And then you just click the download button. If you only use free elements, it's completely free to use. If you use paid elements, each element is $1. So, and then you have 24 hours to download it. So that's something that you can look into using on Canva. It's very affordable to make images there. Most of what you have access to is free. There's also a site called Fiverr, Fiverr.com. And on Fiverr, you can find people who do graphic services for you. So Facebook cover image. And you can find here starting at $5. They will make a cover image for you that's your header on Facebook. A lot of these guys will also do, for just a few dollars more, they'll do a social media pack. So you can have a matching image for your blog when you're ready to set up that EMP blog and capture page system. And Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, whatever, YouTube, whatever social media channels you're going to be using You can have a matching sort of brand continuity across all of those images or across all of those platforms. So for this one, what we'll do is I'll go ahead. I'm going to upload a photo. So in these I have Facebook cover image. There we go. So that's what mine looks like. That's just the same one that matches my blog. And you can drag it to reposition. This is sized pretty close to the actual size you have available, so there's not a lot of resizing that's needed. And on this add a button, I'm sure there'll be a training somewhere for you to watch. I'm working on one as a follow-up for this. One of the really cool things you could do here is later on, when you get to the part of your training where you set up your blog and capture page system, you can turn this to watch video and send it to a page on your blog that has a video where you introduce yourself and talk a little bit about struggle, maybe how you found attraction marketing formula or EMP and that helped turn your business around, and have a call to action for them to opt in and get the 10-day boot camp. So that's a really cool way you can use this button and help generate leads for your business. And here you can create a username. And again, that add a button, you can come back and add that. So you can capitalize it like this, or you can just do all lowercase like that and create that username. And you see it's up here in the Facebook URL. And then those numbers after it are actually the numerical identifier for your page. Now you see there are no likes, no pages feed because you haven't liked any pages as your page. You can click on this button and go through and invite your friends to like it. With this profile that I created, I didn't send friend requests to anyone. So you would have your friends in here if you're already on Facebook. And you can add your website. If you don't have a website, you can skip that completely. When you do get your EMP website set up, if you map a domain there, then you could put this there. But it's totally fine to just skip that for now. And once you get your page set up, you're going to go ahead and start sharing content. You can go back into Canva and go here to social media posts, Facebook post, do an image with a quote. There are lots of things that they have in here as templates. You can just find some good motivational, inspirational quotes to share and just do these with these templates in Canva. You can also find things if you go into Google and let's say you're going to type inspirational quotes and you're going to click here on images. It's going to give you a lot of images to choose from. You're going to look for the ones, you may have some that have watermark because they're from a paid service or something. Brainy Quote is a great service you can use. They do the little watermark at the bottom, but they've got great quotes and good backgrounds. There are several other sites like that you can use as well. A lot of these you can share on your page because it is marked to the person that created it, or it has their website on there. So as long as you're giving proper credit to the person that created it, you can absolutely share it on there. You would just right click and save that image to your computer and then upload it to Facebook later. And you want to start sharing content immediately once you get your page set up, but you want to fill out the rest of your information first. So you're going to come down here to About. You're going to write your story, a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do, what you're passionate about. If you have pets or kids or some pet project that you're really passionate about, that's where you want to share that. And it's also where you're going to make a statement about how you can help people, about how you want to help entrepreneurs get more leads and sales for their business, help home business owners get more leads and sales for their business. This is where you're going to share that information. And you can put your personal interests in here, keep it kind of light and as it could relate to business, but let people have a little insight into you as well. If you want to put a phone number and you can, I definitely recommend having one if you're comfortable putting it in there. I do recommend taking your Gmail account and getting a Google Voice number and using that for your public phone number and not your actual cell phone or home number. You can add an email in here, the website like we talked about earlier. Then if you have any affiliations, like if you belong to any professional associations or groups, things like that, edit the About section and press them if you've won awards. Your biography, a little bit about your story, where you grew up, where you went to school, things like that. An actual award system section there, your gender, personal information. You just want to take a few minutes and complete all of this so that you are a real person to Facebook and to the people that visit your page. So you just want to take a few minutes to go through and do each of these. All these little eyes next to them, they're going to give you more information. And this is going to say it's an optional field. So in some countries, they do require it. And see, this isn't popping up for me on here, but you can just type it in, and if you need to know anything, it's going to tell you in the little box below the box if there's any additional information on there. And once you get all of that completed and you get a couple of posts on, ideally you want to post 1 to 3 times a day. So you're going to just click at the page at the top here, page, messages, notifications, insights, publishing tools, settings, and help. So this is back to page, is kind of the home button for your Facebook page. And once you get a few posts going, then I recommend you post between 1 and 3 times a day. 3 times a day seems to kind of be a sweet spot for engagement with your fans and followers. And something you can do here, let's see, if I upload one of these quotes I already have. I like that one. Okay. So we're going to put that in there. And say, break out of your shell. And instead of clicking this blue publish button, you can actually click the arrow and you can schedule this to go out later. So you can schedule, you can sit on the weekend when you have time, if you're still working full time, and you can schedule posts to go out for that entire next week. So you don't have to remember to do it or get in trouble while you're at work or anything like that. You just schedule those posts to go out. And I'm not even gonna, well, I guess I can publish this one. And you see there's the image. And that one will probably show up in just a minute. There we go. Time to break out of your shell and show the world who you really are and what you're really made of. Live your dreams. And you see this is from something else that I found online, who knows how long ago. So you can comment and share as yourself or as your page here. So if you want to share something on your timeline from your page, then you want to comment and share as yourself. And this is where you'll see your messages when people send you a message, where you'll get your notifications when people like and share and comment on your posts. And one word about the difference in likes on your posts versus your page. So the next video is going to show you how to run an ad campaign to get likes for your page. And that's where this is right here. These are the fans of your page. And I didn't mean to click on that. So you can see it right here on your home for your page right here. 0 likes and 0 new this week. And that's different than if someone comes in here and clicks like on a post. They're just liking that post. They're not liking your page. So when we run an ad to get likes for your page, it's to get likes here. And those are fans of your page. And that is also how you start building an audience for the content that you're sharing. And in the future, when that audience gets a little bigger to a few hundred people, you can actually run ads just to the fans of your page. And that's a pretty cool, very warm audience. So that's it for this one. That page is set up and ready to go. And you are all good. It used to take you through a lot more steps to do it, but it looks like this one is all set up and published now. So it is done. And the next video is going to show you how to run an ad for a likes campaign for this.